If safety is a right, why does it feel like a privilege for women? Hi, I'm Madhulika Das, a student of BA Journalism and Mass Communication from Adamas University. Kolkata, the city of joy, reflects a grim contradiction when one confronts the reality of rising crimes against women. Despite being a nation of rich culture and traditions, India witnesses rape cases every day, each one more gruesome than the other, raising critical questions about women's safety and justice in the society. On 25th June 2025, a 24-year-old woman who was a student of South Kolkata Law College was gang raped inside her college campus. 3 men were arrested, where the main accused is a former student of the college who was working as a non-teaching staff in the college and was practicing law, whereas the other 2 men were her college seniors. The main accused was insisting her to marry him, but she refused, to which he threatens to harm her loved ones. Then, at night of the assault, the woman was dragged to the college guard room, where the guard was sent off and they locked her there and took turns assaulting her. According to the victim, she was screaming non-stop for help, but not a soul came for her rescue. Apparently, the main accused was an active student body leader of West Bengal's ruling party Trinamool Congress, but after the rape allegation, Trinamool Congress said they have nothing to do with this and the accused should face the strictest punishment for such heinous crime. Authorities swiftly initiated an investigation into the South Kolkata Law College rape case. Police registered an FIR, detained suspects and recorded victim statements. College authorities assured cooperation while student union demanded justice, safety measures and stricter laws to prevent recurrence. But the biggest question is, how and why can a heinous crime happen inside the college campus where a student is supposed to be safe, so on campus isn't safe either? And also how a former student has the power to send away the guard in charge. Now that you are aware of this case, let's take people's opinion on this case as well. Hello ma'am, could you please state your name?
Hi, my name is Alankrita Biswas.
Are you aware of the South Kolkata Law College rape case?
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay. A student is supposed to be safe in the campus, but as evident from the case, it is not. What do you think about this?
To be honest, personally, I think that as you can see, a non-teaching staff is having that much power or authority that he can call off the security guards and he can just send them away. So I think that the security authority, like the security authority of the college, is to be blamed. What are they doing? How come someone else is having that much power to call off the security system?
Thank you. Hi sir, can you state your name?
My name is Rigid Rai.
Okay. Are you aware of the South Kolkata Law College rape case?
Yes, I am.
So my question is that what do you think that the media helps or harms people's opinion on such rape cases?
I personally believe that it can go both ways. Like there are positives and negatives for everything. Similarly, even for such cases, there are positives and negatives. For example, the positive I would say would be that it creates awareness to the people and we get to know what is happening in and around us and how the court is dealing with cases as such. However, the negatives would be that parents can get overprotective over their daughters. Also, daughters or like women or victims of these cases seem to be blamed for doing absolutely nothing instead of the actual criminals who should be framed and should be jailed for the crime.
So you are saying the victims are blamed instead of the criminals?
Correct.
Thank you.